Hello, good evening. Happy New Year's Eve. Hey Meteor, hey Haba. Oh, the first one's here. How are you both doing? Meteor says, "What's this?" Oh, that's just it's the intro to Tomb Raider Anniversary, the very first cutscene of the OG classic. Yes, Happy New Year's Eve. Today's your birthday, Meteor. Happy birthday! Oh my gosh, on the very last day of the year, or of every year. Oh my gosh, that's a special birthday you have. The intro's crazy. Yeah, it's if it's your first time getting into Tomb Raider, it's very vague, you know, but if you play the original and if you play this game, then you already know what that intro is supposed to be, what it means. Oh my goodness, happy birthday to you, Meteor. Oh my goodness. I never met someone who has their birthday on the very last day of the year. Okay, before I start playing, we gotta do a happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Clap, clap, clap. Happy birthday to you. Clap, clap, clap. Happy birthday to Meteor. Happy birthday to you. Clap, clap, clap. Yes. I would ask how old are you, but I know that you an old man. You probably 92 years old. You better delete that G's. Talking about some G's. Ugh. Happy birthday. Here, I'm gonna put some birthday cakes in the chat. Haba, you get a slice, okay? I sung along. Thank you, Haba. Thank you for singing along with me. It's awesome. All right, thanks. 92, lol. Yes, does she wanna? I didn't forget. Some yonders ago talking about some that we young bloods and you are old dinosaur. So yeah. Talking about some. Oh, stop! You're flattered. You're blushing over there because how about I say happy birthday to you? Well, this makes the stream even more special. Yes. Yep, too many shots on this day. What do you mean? Oh, you talking about like drink shots? Oh, somebody about to get tipsy. Haba says I'm doing all right. I just got off my shift. Excellent. Yes. Did you close early? Like, did your job shut down, not shut down, but you know, closed early for the day? Because I had half a day today. I got off at 12 p.m. or 12 in the afternoon. I hope you had a good day today. Like work went pretty smooth and quick. Salute to the both of you. Thank you, Meteor. Yes, are you doing anything special for your birthday today, or are you saving it towards the weekend? I'm gonna go ahead and get started and continue with Midas Palace. I love the ambience. It's so beautiful. So heavenly. I was trying to dive, but didn't do it right. Swan dive, I mean. Unfortunately, we didn't close early, but I'm glad to be here with everyone. Oh, thank you, Hava. That means a lot. I miss you guys so much. I really do. It makes me so happy and teared up. It makes my my cold, unbeating heart make a semi beat. It gives it a slight bit of warmth. But I'm so glad that you're here. You and Media here. But it sucks you didn't get to close early today from your job. Do you have tomorrow off at least? Well, you should. You know, it's a national holiday, but not all jobs are closed on New Year's. And I'm a little late too to streaming because I went with my sister to go get some food, and then I wanted to eat like half of it before I started streaming, so I did. I'll eat the rest when I'm done. I'm just glad to get a little food in me because I didn't eat all day. Probably next week. It's way too busy around this time. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And totally understandable. Well, what were you gonna do if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to share, that's fine. Just trying to have a little conversation as I play. And same thing with my last stream. Sorry, I apologize if I'm quiet. I'm sorry, but I'm naturally a quiet person, and you know, this is one of my favorite games, and I'm pretty relaxed. Well, I get pretty relaxed when playing. I mean, when I play video games in general, I'm relaxed, but definitely a game that I know very well. I'm definitely relaxed and quiet. I can be on autopilot a little bit. Well, a lot of bit. Then versus a game that I'm trying out for the first time, or I'm playing again but don't know too well. But yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what plans, like what were you gonna do for your birthday? And do you both, this is a question for both of you, do you have any plans for tomorrow, like going over family house, having barbecues and such for New Year's? For New Year? Oh! I don't know why she did that. That is not what I wanted her to do. Well, how I pressed my buttons, she was not supposed to do that. There we go. Yeah, I ain't gonna get that med pack. Okay, this is where um like fighting enemies becomes BS slash asinine because they'll spawn enemies in places they shouldn't, where it's like it's a hallway, it's a tight space. And there's not much room to maneuver in. Like, I don't know. They got very assholery with the enemy placements in this game. Well, like in later levels, like they'll like you just saw like two gorillas up here on this platform, and they'll just like bust around the corner, and you gotta fight them in a small hallway. I mean, a hallway. Well, you know, a tight hallway. That it's like there's a lot of corners, so like it's not like a long corridor. It's like this right here. Make a right, then make a left. It's like a few steps before you got to make a left or a right. So it's like not much room to maneuver in, you know. I hope a lot of these rooms or a lot of the levels look familiar to you when for those that aren't familiar with the classic Tomb Raider but have watched my my OG Tomb Raider streams that I've done. Like this room looked familiar to the one, and I remember getting stuck on a lot even though it's not hard. And I died so many times. I even had to go mute just to focus. So, you know, this is a more so a reimagining. I bit my tongue. Not too hard though, but I bit the side of my tongue. It's more of a, you know, a reimagining than a remake. But yeah, what was I saying before that? I forgot. Oh yeah. The developers with their enemy placements in this game, it's just, you know, BS at times, especially when I got this game after it released or, you know, launched in the PlayStation Store. I was supposed to save it until I stream. I did not want to play this game until oh, I was about to get that because I already got the relic. I didn't want to play this game until, you know, I streamed it for you guys, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself. So I ended up playing it, and I played it on hard difficulty. Oh my god. It's a bit of a pain because the enemies, if they hit you, they take so much health. Hold on, redo that again. Yeah, if they hit you just so much as just one good time, just one good time, that's like half your health. So, yeah, playing on hard difficulty is a real bitch. That's really the only difference compared to medium and easy. It's just the enemies. Like there's no added elements to the game of like the puzzles or, you know, rooms like this becomes difficult. You don't have any of that going on. It's just the enemies that make it difficult. They just they hurt a bit more. I was so scared as a kid. I still am now. Cause I just don't like, you know, the crocodiles. You can't see them, and then them just like swimming so fast towards you. It's low key terrifying. Something in the water with you, and beelining towards you to attack you, kill you, and eat you. It's just And I love the water. Oh wait, I forgot. I had to pull the switch or a lever. Where's the oh? This room too is like the Poseidon room in San Francisco, where it has got a major upgrade compared to the original, because the fire room, if y'all remember from my OG Tomb Raider streams, where I did this level, and the fire room is just literally 3 platforms, timed platforms. If you know how to do it and time it right, then you can get through that room all in one go. And grab the steel bar, the lead bar, and that's it. You can jump in the water and just swim all the way back to the entrance, which is the exit. The entrance and the exit of the room, and just keep it pushing. And then you got the spike room, which is what we were just in, and then the room where if you destroy the pillar, then the whole room will pretty much almost be caved in with sand. And then when you leave back out, you'll see that the room has changed. Like, it's destroyed. And this room right here was also in the original. Well, I just said that. What am I saying? And it's different. It's a lot more different. They added some more effort to it, like the Poseidon room. And then the relic, which I already have. I already collected it, which is over there. And that pillar that's raising, it's actually in there. Oh my gosh, it's such a bitch to get. Like, you can see it's right there. I already got it, but man, it's a time crunch relic. And my god, it's a bitch to get, especially on hard difficulty, because oh yeah, it's not just the enemies too, it's also obstacles like fire. You guys have no idea how many times that I've died, or how many health packs I had to use, because the fire was burning my ass, and it was taking significant amount of health. And you would just die so freaking fast. And you're moving as fast as you can. Like, oh my god. And then you gotta hurry up and get over there, because if you don't, then it lowers, and then you'll miss out. Oh! Hold up. couldn't see. This is what I'm talking about right here. And imagine doing this on hard difficulty like I did. It was bullshit. And I did good too. Dang it, I had to reload. Ugh. There we go. That was terrible. And the thing is, I was about to take care of them all in one go, like the first time. I just, I don't know why I hesitated. Well, I hesitated, but I didn't, shoot the trigger button. On the second gorilla. Music, you can stop now. He kills me when it does that. When I take out the gorilla so fast that the music keeps going, and it takes a hot minute for it to end. But yeah, that fire room is a bitch on hard difficulty. And then the gorillas, 2 of them, and them tight ass like hallways, corridors, whichever. Absolute BS. Hardest ass time. That wasn't a zombie movie. The zombies started coming back to life. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Meteor? Something that you said was a reference to a zombie movie? They had heartbeats or something like that. It's a few years old. What you talking about? Yes, I have tomorrow off of work. Good, good, good. I'm glad. As usual, no plans. Gotta see who's free and if my mom is comfortable watching my dad. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You did tell me about that. You told me that you helped take care of your dad. Well, you should do something nice for yourself, you know? I know you do a lot, more than a lot, so, you know, you're not getting any younger. I mean, you're 92, so you gotta do something nice. At least, you know, it don't have to be nothing extravagant. Just, hell, if it's sleeping all day, ordering a box of pizza and just in a quiet room and just enjoying your peace and quiet and solitude and crashing and go to sleep. No one's bothering you. That's a good birthday right there to me. Most of my close family is out of town. Aw. I'm sorry. At least you have the town to yourself while your family's out of town. You recommend hold on, I gotta read how I feel you have like how you said it. You recommend me this? What the fuck was that? It was gameplay. What else could it have been, Meteor? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what you're trying to get at. Like, it's a video game. This is Tomb Raider Anniversary, starring Lara Croft. I mean, Gorillas Nizo. What the hell is Nizo? What is Nizo? Nizo? What is that? Some Dark Soul moments. Yes, moments. It's not the entire freaking game. It's only on hard difficulty. I mean, it's a pain on medium, but you know, once you get used to it and play it a few times, then it becomes second nature, and you'll have your your workaround about it. You said something about your heart beating so wait, your heart beating fast or something. I don't know. I sent it a while ago. I know you did. I'm sorry. My heart beating. Oh, yes. I said that when you guys say some really sweet and kind and wholesome things, it's like, oh, y'all make my cold, unmoving, non-circulation of blood flowing through it heart to beat just a bit, you know, give it a little warmth. So yeah. So, and you said that it's a reference to a zombie movie where zombies' hearts start to beat again and they come back to life. What zombie movie is this? That's interesting. The undead coming back with their hearts actually beating. Okay, Tomb of Tehoken, which is actually where I'm at on OG Tomb Raider. You guys hear that ambience? It's so... I love it. They had just played right there. There we go. Silence all that damn squeaking and squealing. Yep, this is where I'm at in the original. It's actually...
The water is quite refreshing.
Oh, I forgot he does say a line. I totally forgot he did say that line. I mean, he said a line in this level. I thought he didn't. Like, we didn't hear his voice anymore up until the last cutscene of this level. Or I'm sorry, not the last cutscene. It's not exactly the last cutscene. Let me correct myself. It's the last, like towards the end of this level. Like, we don't see or hear his voice, but I forgot he did say that. The water is refreshing. But still though, like I said, oh my god, die. Hold on, he's too far. I'm gonna have to... Hold on, let me take care of his brother right here, because he's closer. I'm sorry guys, I don't mess with the crocodiles. They so goddamn fast. And if I get in the water, I can't get out. Because I was going to lure them to me. No, I can get out over there. Hold on. Don't laugh at me. What you laughing at me for? There we go. Yeah, what you laughing at me, dear? You want some lol? There we go. Whew. Thank goodness. There's one more on the other side over there that's not in water, so... Yeah, I don't play about them crocodiles. But yeah, like I said, yeah, like I said, as I was saying, yeah, we just honestly, as you're going through these levels, do you literally forget about Pierre? Cause you're so busy playing the freaking game and you don't have any encounters with him as you're going through these levels that you forget that he's there. It's like he's an anomaly. He just talk his shit somewhere in the room and you just proceed. Like, oh yeah, Pierre, he's there. And that's it. You just proceed until you get to the next Scion. And then he shows up one last good time. Like no trail. Nothing, like I said, nothing sabotage to mess up our progress and we gotta find another way around or something like that. No, this room is untouched until Lara got in here. So where the hell is Pierre? Like, what is his guide? What is he looking at as to how he gets to the tomb before us? I don't understand. And he can't possibly go anywhere else because all these areas, like these levels, are connected to each other. You don't even see like an alternate way that he could go. So basically what I'm saying is he should be taking the same path and like going into these same rooms like Lara is. But where the hell is he at? And what route is he taking to get to the same destination as we are, as Lara is? It makes no sense to me. And that's a con to this game because even though the Pierre, oh, oops, my bad, I pressed the circle button to drop off the ledge by mistake because I was adjusting my headset. Yeah, even though it was, a bit weird, Pierre popping up, in the OG classic, and you just had to keep pumping him with thousands upon thousands of bullets until he despawns himself when he cuts around a corner. And that's it. And then he'll pop up like a few more times until the last good time on the Tomb of Tihokin level, and then that's an actual boss fight to where you can put him down for good, and that's it. And you take the Scion from him. And that's the thing, he actually had the Scion in his possession. So he got there before Lara did. In this game, in this reimagining, no. Actually, no, he does. I'm sorry. He does have the second Scion when Lara opened up Tihokin's tomb. You'll see. And he does have it. So he did get ahead of her and he did get the Scion before she did. He just stuck around so that way he can, unalive her. Since Lara is interfering with Natla's plans, so yeah, and but it's like, what path did he take? that's why I said, I'm like, okay, so he he pretty much broke the fourth wall, and he got his own guide and methods of breaking the game so he can get his ass all the way over there and beat Lara to Tuma Teoken. Got her doing all this work. In a room where... Oh shoot, I forgot to push that, hold on, I gotta go back up there. In this room where it does require a lot of work, like a lot of physical work to get through. And it's like, where the hell... Oh, I forgot. Like what room that requires a lot of work from Pierre is he in and taking just to get there? I just I know I rant about him already, but you guys see what I mean? And I'm up here ranting about him. And it's like, he's an echo. Where the hell could he have been in this room? He is taking the same path as we are. Like, he's... my brain cells. I've lost them. Over here ranting about this man. And his fuckery. Shoot, I was trying to, I was trying to drop and catch myself with the grapple, but yeah. So I didn't have to come all the way back over here just to get down here, but at least that platform was over there. You right, but you guys still don't even. I'm saying this stuff. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. I'm just talking to myself at this point. I was trying to make a shortcut. Like, okay. Like, I was trying to drop and then quickly grapple onto that and then just drop down here instead of having to go all the way back around to here to drop down here safely. But since there was a platform where I can jump over, I don't know what you'll call it, the wall, then I just dropped down from here. So, you know, that helped. What the hell was that? Y'all, that kind of scared me because it sounded like water, and there's no water to be found. Yeah, I don't know what those sound effects were. But I'm over here ranting about bald-headed ass Pierre, and I'm over here not being able to listen to this music. The ambience. Shoot, I dropped my phone. Hold on. I dropped it. Okay. I don't know the name. It's at least a decade old though. Oh, okay. The movie. Just learning some new fishing strats. Oh, you fish? I know it's very relaxing. The zombie movie is Warm Bodies 2013. That sounds familiar, the title. I'll have to look that up. Oh, wait. See, I ranted about freaking Pierre, and he got me all messed up, doing stuff out of order. I'm not enjoying the ambience of this level, and I'm missing a few steps. I gotta move the that raft over there. And thank goodness I stopped myself halfway through, because I would've I would've went all the way back, like climbed all the way back up there, and rose the water levels, and I would've had to undo all of that just to come back down here and get this raft. Cause you gotta grapple it over here. I have some errands to run for my mom. I'll be back in a while. Okay. I know he's already gone, but still okay. Okay. No, you shooting gators in the water is how Hawaiians fish. Lady, you stupid. Really? I did it because I'm trying to stay ahead, man. I'm not gonna. I see them, and you have the ability to take them out from a safe, like, I mean, well, not safe. Well, yeah, it's safe advantage point. Yeah, I'm gonna take that opportunity and I'm gonna take them out. I'm not gonna wait, like, do all this and then, you know, unless I have to be in the water. But if I have the option to take them out from a safe place, that way I can avoid the heart attack. Cause she can't even shoot in the water. Like underwater, I mean. That's not until Underworld that she can do that with the crappy harpoon. Like, I mean, it's but you have to dang. Thought I could try to make that. God dang it. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, to let all the water drain out the room and then take care of the crocodiles. But yeah, I'm not gonna solve this that whole room puzzle with them in it. No. Yeah, I guess I'm a bona fide YN, cause definitely gonna do that. I always do that. Like, I always do that as a kid. Like, I don't start that room until I take those crocodiles out. I don't play about them. They're so freaking fast. Another one of my favorite parts of the game about to come up in a few moments.
Here lies the god King Tihocan, one of the Triumvirate, keepers of the 3 pieces of the Scion, leader of the Chosen after the great betrayal caused Atlantis to be lost beneath the waves.
That face she made. She always make that disgusted face. I don't get that. I never got that as a kid, and even to today.
You see, instincts can be expensive, mademoiselle. Yours are going to cost you both pieces of the Scion.
That's not a price I'm prepared to pay.
Don't be absurd. No job is worth dying for.
Yes, it is.
Bonne chance.
Well, there go Pierre. Trampled to death, and that was his whole fight. A freaking QuickTime event. Oh, shoot. Nope, not accepting that. This fight was a bitch on hard difficulty. My goodness. But it's fun though. I love this fight. Oh. That accent, lol. Wait, what accent? That's nice, sis. If you say anything, I can't hear you. Are you talking about Pierre's accent? What happens if you fail a QuickTime event? Oh, she dies. Obviously. Durr. I'm over here saying the obvious. Fam, what the fuck is this game? What do you mean? I thought this series was grounded. It is grounded. Well, This game, not so much. But for the most part, yes. LMAO, the rewind feature is very useful. Yes, it is. It's very useful. My God, I wish I had this on my PSP back then. On a lot of jumps and yeah, pretty much a lot of jumps to ledges and all of that Lara should have made, but she doesn't, and falls to her freaking death. And then having to, or she falls, but she still lives, but you gotta climb back up all over again. And how come the centaurs are there when they literally, I literally destroyed them when they were stone. But when she comes out of the vision, the centaurs are lying right there on the ground, dead. When they, okay. Doesn't make any sense, but alright. The French accent is always funny. On second thought, you have it. And thought that was gonna spare his ass. And them centaurs like, you still gonna die and trample the shit out of him. That don't mean shit. Then we're gonna get her. I'm pretty sure they're trying to protect, they're meant to protect Tahokin's tomb and the Scion. That man really thought that he was gonna be spared if he just tossed over, like threw over the Scion to Lara. Man, get out of here. Okay. But yeah, his accent is funny. Well, not his accent, because I love French and I love the accent. It was just his dialogue. It's just like he's a mess. But it sucks that Pierre wasn't handled well at all in this game. Like the whole Greece portion was not handled well at all. That man was an anomaly until the very end, and just talked shit from in the air. I don't know, because you can never see him. Hold on, what's my time? Okay, I can play one more level. It's 55 minutes. Cause I didn't realize my Christmas Eve stream was like 2 hours and 25 minutes. I did not know I played for that long. It didn't even feel like it. I was so into the game and playing it, missing you guys, that I didn't realize, like, really what I was supposed to do, what I had planned to do was do all 4 of the Peru levels and then end the stream, and then the next stream will be all the Greece levels and then end the stream, and then I'll come back, do Egypt in one stream, and then the Lost Island as my last stream for this game. That's how I was gonna do it, and then do the Croft Manor. But I was having so much fun, and I feel like I got through the Peru levels so fast that I figured I went ahead and start Greece, and then Silas came in a little later, so I wanted to play just a little bit more. Oh yeah, in the Colosseum, just to so he had more to see, like he got more out of the stream. But I'll do the first Egypt level, because Egypt only has 3 levels. Even though there's only 3 levels for Egypt, they are pretty lengthy. So, yeah. Yeah, the Egypt stream could be, would honestly be as long as my first stream to this game, because Egypt's levels are lengthy. And Egypt is where the platforming gets a bit difficult. Like, you gotta be on point with the timing and fast too. Like this right here. As an example. And this right here too. But yeah, welcome to Egypt. And then we're gonna rock the cat suit to match the felines of Egypt, which is the panther. What's the next game you plan on streaming? That's a good question because I have so many options. You should still play this game, Meteor. Oh shit! Oh, wait. Wait. That goddamn second mummy messed up my adrenaline shot. You should still play this game, Meteor, if you're still there. I still recommend. I still recommend this game. Highly big. That man said no motherfucking way. Oh. Oh, wait. I was saying in my head too, like, I wonder what Meteor is gonna say at this part. Like, he said, what the F to the centaurs, to the come to life centaurs. Or sentient centaurs, that's a better way to word it. What else? The gorillas in tight spaces. Having to fight they big asses in tight spaces. And then here we have the freaking mummies. And the man said, no motherfucking way. I mean, motherfucker, no way. Excuse me. No way. Yes way. Yes way. Yes, Meteor, yes, you should still play this. Play it on easy if it makes you feel better. Don't be such a baby. Okay? You're 92 years old. Alright? And like, this game wouldn't give you a heart attack to put you in the grave. How about I say grave? In the grave so quick. I was gonna say in the cutesy way. I love the color scheme of the original, like the vibrant yellows and blues and oranges and greens. I love this game, but I have no problem talking about the cons of this game. No problem at all. I mean, it's more realistic, yes, but it does seem gray and like dry. Like colorless at times. You hear that, Meteor? It's the whispers telling you to play this game. You should still get it and play it. But yes, that is a good question though. I don't know, because I wanted to be a nice, like, I wanted to be a special game. Like, I wanted to be... I mean, whatever game that I picked to play would be special regardless. It would be special anyway. But, you know, it's like, there's so many options. And I kind of fell off my schedule of how I wanted to play. The games that I wanted to play. For this year, for 2025. You know, Doom 3 took up so much of the summer that I was supposed to play Tomb Raider and Crash as my summer picks, and then I had my fall picks, and then winter. But I fell off track, and then I was MIA the past 2 months due to trying to focus and working and doing a lot in my personal life and getting ready for the holidays. So now that's over. I plan to get back focused on my channel and other projects, because I still have news that I want to share. That I'm going to share, but I'm gonna do that on the next stream that I do. I just want to take the time to come back and stream because I've been gone for 2 months and I just wanted to relax. And I didn't want to talk about any new news going on with me just yet. That was close. That was real tight. I told you, them crocodiles don't play. If they're in the water, I'm taking advantage. Cause when there's no water, when it's just the ground, the motherfuckers are fast. And they naturally are in real life. They're faster on land than they are in the water. It's crazy. Like, I love crocodiles, actually. They're very fascinating. And then they're, what, one of 2 descendants of dinosaurs existing? And it's just fascinating how, like, they just, you know, do what they do on land. I mean, I'm sorry, in the water, you know, swim and sway and stuff like that. Because they prefer to be slow in the water. That's how they're able to catch their prey. And it's just so scary and disturbing how they just, you only see their eyes and then their body's just slowly moving towards you to get you. But when they're on land, oh, what's stealth? They come at you like a bat out of hell, and it's scary. They're just as terrifying in the here as they are in the PS1 version of Tomb Raider. My God. So yeah, I'm a bona fide YN for that. I can't get over that when you said that too. That's how YNs fish. They just shoot the water. White people, they use their fishing hooks. YNs, they use guns. That's how they catch their fish. No, let go. But yeah, I'm deviating. Yeah, I have so many options on what to play to start off the year 2026, because I just, you know, wanted to be special. And then on top of that, it's like, do I want to stream? Dang it, I had to scratch my leg. Or start doing playthroughs, like let's plays, where everything's pre-recorded and you guys will just have to watch and you can comment on my videos instead of I go live and you guys can be here with me in real time, you know, and chat with me and comment. And I get to interact with you guys in real time instead of me uploading a video. So I don't know, because I was gonna ask, like do a poll or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, pretty much do a poll where I ask, oh, what would you guys prefer type of thing. Because it would really help on how to go about my channel. Like my No Mercy Mercenaries, I don't mind doing both, like stream and upload. But as far as like uploading, like the ones that I uploaded, you know, I'm not talking in those. You know, my mic is off and I'm just focusing on, look at him, just chilling there, side by side perfectly too. Menacingly. Meteor, don't you say shit. Don't you say a damn thing. If you do, I will freaking ban you. That was bullshit. I saw that. You didn't see shit. My God! I'm surprised I didn't fail those adrenaline shots because they're so freaking fast. My goodness, you saw how his mouth was wide open? And I love how he like turned around. He said, hold up, wait a minute, recalibrate, and then turn right back to come get me. The enemies do that sometimes. How long was it? Is that a... Oh yes, ammo. Give me that. This does remind me of the Wolverine Origins game. Oh my gosh. I never played the game, but I love the movie. I love the movie. I didn't realize that it's got its sheriff. I don't want to say hate, but you know, it's not. When it came out, not everybody cared too much for it. I did though. I did, and this is an unpopular opinion. I will talk about this like maybe later in the future on the live stream or video where I'm just talking, having conversation. This is an unpopular opinion, and I stand by it. I actually love Deadpool or Wade Wilson in that movie. Not saying that that's the best version of Deadpool, but I put up there as one of my favorites because he's so menacing. He actually scared me as a kid. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna be quiet. This here he go with his army of dots again. Meteor. Dot 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 dot. I'm gonna be quiet. I will talk about this in the future. I don't care what anybody says. I love that Deadpool, that version. Well, I guess I'll see you later, Meteor. I'm pretty sure you're gonna unfollow me, unsubscribe, and not talk to me ever again because I said that. That's fine. I see why you shoot in the water. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Wakanda forever. Be quiet, Meteor. You're so silly. I guess it depends on how vocal you are without an audience. Yes, that's true. That's true. Because when I'm pre-recording, it is just me. And, like, I feel like it's a bit more difficult when you're trying to hold a conversation and it's just you. You're not live streaming, or you don't have, like a little YouTube click group that you play together, like the Vanoss crew and all that. Like, you don't have that to have a whole bunch of funny moments and conversation and stuff like that, and silly stuff to happen to add to the entertainment of the video. Like, when you don't have all that and it's just you, it's like, and you're able to pull that off, then it's like you can pretty much do anything. Kind of like if you can drive a truck, then you can drive an 18-wheeler. If you can do that, you can drive anything, or a bus. If you can drive like big, huge vehicles, if you can drive those things, you can drive anything type of thing. So if you could be able to be entertaining, absolutely solo, and like pre-recorded videos, then you're pretty up there to me in my eyes. That's how I look at it, because not everybody's able to hold a conversation or be funny without having friends to parry off of, or a live chat to, not many are able to do that, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm not down that at all. It's just that it's a difficult thing to do. So, and having companions, like people you're cool with that you can play with, and or chat to say some funny things or ask interesting questions, to have a conversation going, it's not dry or quiet, just adds to it. It helps. So yeah, I mean, I can be pretty, even though I'm naturally a quiet person, I can be vocal when it's things that I'm very passionate and I love. Things that I'm passionate about and I love, excuse me. And I can also be very informative. So, it just depends. But yeah, you're right. Now let's talk about I'm sorry, excuse me. Now let's talk about you not making the swim team. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What the hell is that supposed to mean, Meteor? You want to be in timeout. You want to be put in the corner and get spanked. Where's my walk away emoji? What are you doing? You're such a, oh my god. By the elder gods. Right, I understand. A one-sided conversation is tough. Yes. It is. Come on, so where's my walk away emoji? You and your smart ass mouth. No, I'm not pleased with that. Egypt is hard. Are you? Wow. That's what I'm talking about. They really are. Dang it. It's the second one they... Oh my goodness. Lara, what happened right there? Oh my goodness. Thank you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Even though we were in an open area, let me try that again. Even though we were in an open area to fight, it was still BS because while you're focused on one of them, that's why they put two in each area, like at the same time. That's why they do that. That's why they have it set up like that, because it adds to the difficulty factor. Where if you're focused on one of the two panthers, and the other one can get the advantage on you by hitting you from the side. Especially when you get one of them angry enough to do the adrenaline shot, they still have to do the animation of letting you know that, okay, you're about to get the adrenaline shot. So they stop, roar, like that right there, then come at you. And while the other one is still like moving around. And then they can come in and swipe your ass, like hit you, and then they throw you off to where you'll miss your adrenaline shot. And you'll take a crap ton of damage. And I'm doing medium difficulty. When I first got this game, like I said, I was supposed to hold off until I stream it. But I couldn't help myself because I love this game. And I was like, okay, well, let me do it on hard difficulty. I did, and I don't regret it. I finished this whole entire game. How did he even touch me? Ah, God. I don't regret it. I'm glad that I did. Like I said, the game isn't much different. Like, the area is still the same. Like how these areas play out, like the platforming, puzzles, and all that. They don't add anything different. It's just the damage you take when you get hit by enemies or environmental elements like fire. Or if you're drowning, like if you run out of air and you don't reach, I'm sorry, when your air meter runs out, your health goes down significantly fast. So, wait, hold up. Okay. Oh, my bad. I came up here like I was getting the artifact. I already got it. I was supposed to come up here. See, yeah, I be in autopilot because I'm used to playing this game over and over again. That I'll even follow paths that lead to a relic or an artifact, which is like the collectibles of this game. When I don't have to worry about it. Are you serious? there was, this is what I'm talking about. And Egypt is where it starts. All the bullshit, like the most bullshit of the platforming, like unfair jumps that you know you clearly made, but she just doesn't grab onto the ledge and just dies. You know. Oh wait. Ooh, I'm so glad I recovered right there. I thought she wasn't gonna make it and I would have to rewind. And that's the thing. It makes this game a little bit more bearable that you have the rewind feature, because when I used to play this game, rerun after rerun after rerun, or replaying after replaying after replaying it, you know, the moments where you get bullshitted, I'll say, there's no rewind button. You gotta sit through the loading screen. Like, she dies, you gotta sit through the loading screen, come back to your last checkpoint, and go through all of what you had to go through to get to that point, back to the point where you died, and not die again, and to progress. And it's, oh my god, it can be draining. And Egypt is where it starts at. Like, they already add new elements, like you've seen already, to the platforming. And then with its unpredictability. Oh wait. I didn't mean to do that. Like that right there. You're gonna say out loud, if not in your head, how the hell did she not make that? And you just, and that question will never get answered. You just gotta climb all the way back up to wherever to that same point and do that jump again without having to have the crutch, the what's the word besides crutch, the pleasure of having the rewind feature available to you. Okay. But yeah, I don't regret it, but man, this is the last room of this level. And wait. Yeah, this is the last room of this level, and man, it wasn't too much BS, because I already played this game so many times. It's just the added stipulation of extra damage being taken, that's all. But the enemies were a freaking pain, because especially the ones that are, so how they have the enemies pretty much categorized. Even with each section of the game, you have an enemy that's like on all fours that's really fast. Then you have the big, bulky, slow, but very powerful if they hit you enemies. And then you have like the small fry enemies. So like you got the bats, the small fry enemies, the rats. Then second tier to that is the wolves, the lions, the panthers, like, and then like one is stronger than the last. Like the wolves are the weakest, and then it goes up when you get to Greece and you got the lions, and they're so freaking fast. And then the panthers are faster and they hit harder, and it's like they it does add to, because I guess the game would be too easy if there was only one enemy a room and they didn't have a, like this right here. Like this is tolerable because it's only one of them. But if it was two, if it were two of them that came out of there, oh my goodness. And then it sucks even more when you're in tight rooms, like with the gorillas. That was ridiculous. You put two big hulking enemies and you expect me to fight them in a hallway. And then like when you do the adrenaline shot, the best thing for you to do is to go backwards. If you know the layout of the level or like those corridors, if you know you're coming up on a corner, then you can go left or right, but the best direction to go is backwards. So let me see if I can do it again so you guys know what I'm talking about, because there'll be another Panther that'll come out. Damn, I wanted to trigger it. And then with this one, I get hit. Dang it. I get hit again. There we go. Well, it was hard to go backwards because I was going to hit the pillar. Yeah, you see how I went to the right? It's pretty much the best direction is to go backwards. It's to go not backwards like that, to have Lara go back, not left or right, but to go back. It just depends on the area that you're in to know which direction to use for Lara to go in when you're doing the adrenaline shot. Hold up. One of them is not. I hope that makes sense, trying to explain the adrenaline shot mechanic. Why that one's not raised? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it can be very tricky, but once you got it down, you got it. You'll be an expert at it. Because the adrenaline shot's not hard to do. It's just the enemy, like the area that you're dealing with. Like the area and the enemies that you're dealing with. And then like the big burly enemies, the bears, and then it goes from bears to gorillas, and then you got the mummies. So, which is honestly a combination of the fast and slow enemies. Wait, hold up. Okay. Also, when I was a kid, I had to make it easier to remember, like all these like the hieroglyphics, I gave them like a nickname, like a little shortcut to remember them. Like this one right here, I called it like a sushi because it reminds me of like the California rolls. Oh wait, and then like this right here, I called it the penguin symbol. This, I call this like that blue stop sign, like stop signs, or not stop sign, but you know, traffic signs that are blue. And then what's the other one? Is that it? And this one, I called it a cup. And then these pictures at the top, of course, looks like that's a duck. I don't think that's a swan. A knife, a hook sword, like Cabal's hook sword from Mortal Kombat, and that I don't know what to call that. I have no idea what to call that. But okay, let us get out of here. Well, hold on, I didn't finish. No, I did. No, I didn't. Sorry, excuse me. I already looked at that one. Wait. No. Sorry, guys, I'm rambling. Trying to explain the game. I'll try and do this puzzle. What? Okay. Hold up. I think you're the penguin. Hold the hell up. Hold up. Why did I do that? What? I confused the cup and the blue sign. There. And then... There we go. I had them mixed up. I'm too busy talking. I'm sorry. Oh! Look who it is! He's made it back! It's Titam! Hi, Titam! Welcome. I was hoping you would make it. I was like crossing my fingers like, I hope Titam is able to make it. Yes, hello, how are you? Did you have a good Christmas? And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And this is why I hate platforms. Oh my god, why? You didn't even say what this is as to why you hate platforms. You just said this is why I hate platforms. Because of what? What, Meteor? You don't like anything. Do you like anything? Besides fighting games, because I know you're into those. Jeez. How are you doing, Titam? I miss you. Oh, that's a cute little emoji, little cat in the box. It makes sense, like a perfect dodge with the extra mechanic. Yes. The slow motion and the heartbeat and the click sound when the cursors meet together and it turns red so you can get that headshot. It's so satisfying to me. That's why I like to reload after every adrenaline shot, because it looks so cool as she's like sliding backwards, gets the shot, and then as she's still on the ground, like reloads her weapons and then jumps, does a backflip just to get back up on her 2 feet, on her feet. Like, it's just so freaking badass. It's so cool. Like, I love it. It's my favorite than versus Legend and Underworld. And it's not complicated either. It's really smooth to do. It just can be tricky at times because of there'll be like more than one enemy in the area and they can mess you up. And if you're doing on a harder difficulty, that damage is significant. I think if you get hit, if you're not successful with your adrenaline shot and you get damaged by that enemy, it's actually more powerful than when the animals attack you like normally. Because when you're doing the adrenaline shot, the whole purpose of it is that you anger the animals, and then that's why they charge at you. So they're coming at you full force. So the attack is full force. So if you aren't successful and they attack you, oh my gosh, it hurts even more than when they're not angered and they're just like, doing their usual circling around you, attacking you like normal. So, yeah. But it's very cool. And it does make the boss fights, except for the two centaurs and Tumatihoken, it does make it what's the word? It makes it shoot, scripted. It does make it scripted. So it can be bland and boring to those after a while, but I still love it regardless. I can admit that, but still love it. So I still get enjoyment out of it. Hold on, what's my time? 1:40. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Thank you, Titam. I appreciate it. He says you did it. Yo, that's good. You really did like this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Meteor. Yes, I really love this game. It holds a special place in my heart. Yes, it does not hold up to the classic, but it's still a good game, so like it's solid. There's too much jumping, one mistimed leap, and you're done. Yes, and like I said, back then you didn't have the crutch of having a rewind button to undo it, and so that way you can skip all of the traversing back up to where you last died at to make that jump again, and kind of get scared because it's like, is she gonna make it again, or she's gonna make it this time? You get paranoid at that. It honestly, in a way, it kind of works the same way as the classic, to where you have to be at the very edge of a platform to make that next jump. It does, in a way, it does work like that in this game, because usually if I jump at the very edge of a platform, she always makes the jump. But if you don't make a good enough jump, she doesn't make it. So, and it's kind of like that in the original, where a lot of jumps that you have to make to the next platform, you would have to jump off the very edge. If not, like, she's pretty much jumping off at air, just to make the jump. But you're gonna make it for sure, though. But in this game, she may or may not make it. You can do the exact same jump on 2 different playthroughs, and she may make it or she may not make it. So it's like a gamble. And you can't say that it does make you tense, because you got checkpoints. If it was the classic, to where you had limited save points, at that point the game would be damn near like, if this game worked off of that, like the save points being in certain places like the original, and you only had one to work off of before you came across the next one, it would be pretty much this game would be insufferable to get through. I believe that. Like, if you have the save points of the original, and then like the unpredictableness of Lara making certain jumps to the next platforms and stuff like that, oh yeah, this would be an unbearable experience. it only is because you have the checkpoints, so, in this game. So yeah. I just played MK9 for the first time. Oh, how do you love it? MK9 is a really good one. It's the best one of the NetherRealm timeline. My first is the 1992 one. Okay. Is it weird that this is my second MK game I played? No, it's not weird. It's not weird at all. Nope, not at all. My first, and then you added the up under it. My first is the 1992 MK1. I mean, that's great. That's perfectly fine. Yes, it's very weird depending on your age. I'm a new gen. I'm a new generation that likes older games. You're gonna have a bright future, Ty, because of that. That's very good, honestly. Not many new generation don't even acknowledge, not even just know, but if they do know, they don't even acknowledge the old games. They just care about the new, and the new is not that great. So where it's like, I feel so sorry for you guys, because I'm not talking about you, Ty, but the kids of the new generation that are so focused, like this is what they're growing up on. They didn't grow up what we had, so you feel bad for them that this is all they have, and what was given to them, what they're growing up on, like the video games that they're growing up on, is actually trash, and they don't even know it. So that's why I give grace to kids. It's the ones that are older that grew up with the golden age of gaming, and they have the nerve to say that, oh yeah, the remakes uphold, if not, they're even better. Like, they outdo the classics. Like, no, you're lying. You're absolutely lying. You're bullshitting for a check. But it's okay. Well, it's not okay, because you're spreading this narrative and poison everywhere, and then these kids, they don't know any better, and they're gonna believe these sorry ass adults that do know better, and it's just, yeah. Tell him about that leap you missed. How about you shut up, Meteor? How about you tell him that it's your birthday, and have him sing a song for you and put you on the spot again? How about that, old man? Ty's like, oh, don't listen to him, Ty. Don't listen to him. He's just being messy, cause he's too scared to play a game like this because of what he's witnessed so far. Like, he's scared of mummies, 2 sentient centaurs, and crocodiles, which, well, I agree with, is that's a reasonable thing to be frightened of, but like, he agreed why I shoot them in the water if I spot them. I mean, for the ones that are in the water. But he won't even play Resident Evil 6. He can't stand Jake for some reason. And like, what was another game I suggested to him that I'd be like, oh yeah, Media, you should definitely play this game. I forgot. Was it Doom 3? Oh no, Blood Rain, yeah. Yep. Yeah, the first MK is, janky, but it still holds a special place because it was a trendsetter for fighting games. Kano was the most annoying one, to be honest. Oh yes, spamming the hell out of the ball roll and laser. Yeah. I don't like being surprised. I don't care. How about that? Since you're being such a rude hater. Like, it's not the fact that you're just being a sourpuss hater, but you're being like a mean one at that. Like, my goodness. I'm about to start singing Happy Birthday again. Should I play one more level? Cause Ty came in here a little late, and I was about to end it. And it's just you two in here, so, cause I'm gonna play this game again. It's just for the special occasion of of it being New Year's Eve. I'm at 1 hour and 49 minutes, so all I saw is knife and ball roll. That's all Kano has to offer. This is butterfly knives and a whole bunch of ball rolling. Shoot, wait till you get to Noob Saibot if you fought his ass. Him spamming his teleport. Everybody hated that move. Everybody hate like online fighting against noob players. So yeah. A short one maybe. A short one to what? Yeah, man, MK9 and Street Fighter 4 are the best reboots. Yes, MK9 is MK9 is tricky for me because the major downside for me is the story, and it's only the last part, which is the MK3 part of the game. And then, but the major upside is the gameplay, and like the first, like, the MK1 and 2 of the story mode, and like how the characters look, the music, everything. I try not to let like the last part of the story mode be such a huge damper on the story mode of MK9, even though it is the better of the NetherRealm timeline by far, hands down. MK9 is the best of the NetherRealm timeline, but it's not the best reboot. So I don't agree with it being the best reboot. It's the last of, we'll see all the female characters being at their most sexiest, and them, including the male characters, having badass outfits. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I didn't realize that Kabal and Sindel switch role in this timeline. Yep, and it's terrible. It was not done right, especially Sindel. And they just amplify that even more in MK11 with Sindel, and they really thought that shit was gonna be okay, and fans were not gonna get mad at that. Like, and then if MK9 is your first gateway, like your first game that's a gateway into MK, then Sindel would be a huge turnoff, and a lot of people wouldn't even know that if they never played the original, because that's not how Sindel was ever portrayed to be. That's not her character. So, and then it's like they retconned it like twice. It's just yeah. I wouldn't say MK9 is the best reboot. It's just the best game of the NetherRealm timeline. That's it. I have a lot of issues with MK9. But it's mainly towards the story. I love the gameplay. I love how the characters look. I love the music, the levels, it being great remakes or, updated in 4K HD levels of the original levels. But the story, my God, the lore that they retconned, not feeling it at all. Or short level in Tomb Raider. I'll have to replay a level, like one of the previous levels, honestly, because they're shorter. Because the Temple of Khamun is lengthy. So, do you want me to replay a level or just go to the second level of Egypt? What's the best reboot? The best one that comes to mind instantly is RE1 remake. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you saying reboot or remake? Well, I don't know, because they all kind of like blur together. And there's just like one or two things that make a reboot, remake, and a reimagining slightly differ from each other. But the one that comes to mind is RE1 Remake. But a reboot to... I don't know. I have to think about that. Because RE1 Remake is just a remake. It's not rebooting. I don't know, Meteor. That's a difficult question to answer. From what I know. I don't know. No, Tomb Raider. This question is too important. Wait, you want me to answer? Well, I answer the question. I like MK11 way more than MK9. Oh no, Meteor. I respect your opinion, but I do not agree. At all. I damn near can't stand. You know, I have to really think about this because it's like every MK game after MK9 was in competition of which one could piss me off the most. Like, I would have to sit down and think about which of the, because I don't really care besides MK9, MKX 11 and 1. I can't, like, for the life of me, they're in a competition of which one pisses me off the most. It is so difficult because I don't like all three of those games. Now one that okay, MKX I like out of those three because of the gameplay. Because it does remind me of Deception with the variations and all that. And it's still fast paced. After X, they went for the slow, more realistic paced fighting, and it was just like everybody was sluggish. And then the characters that were big and burly were even more sluggish. You know, like that, like MK11 and Justice 2, and then they just continue that route all the way up until MK1, and it's just I favor the more fast-paced fighting. So, but all three of those games, I hate the story modes. I hate it. But I don't agree. I did not love MK11 more than MK9. No. None of those games, like, I can honestly say that none of those MK games I love more than MK9. MK9 is the better one out of all four of them, of the NetherRealm timeline. It is. Despite its very glaring flaws, it's still better. Like, MK9 is better than 11. No. The gameplay is just that realistic, slow, sluggish. The story is, oh my god, it's fucking terrible. I think that one is the worst story of X, 11, and 12. I just My boy Stryker somehow beat Melina, Reptile, Ermac, and freaking Kentaro. Yeah, but then he got killed by freaking Sindel. So all that meant nothing. MK9 was very bad with the with the power scaling. It was pretty bad with that. You had a regular ass human defeat magical aliens, and then some even some big burly strong 4-armed aliens, 2 of them at the same time too. It was a tag team with Goro and Kentaro, and yet he got his ass handed to him with what, like 1 or 2 hits, and the second hit was like a kill by Sindel in a cutscene. Okay. Like, what the hell? Yeah, the power scaling is pretty bad in MK9. Oh, you mean all of the games? I just meant fighting games. Oh, if you're just talking about the fighting, like the gameplay of MK11 being better than MK9, I say MKX is better because of the variations, and it's still fast paced. MK11 is slow. Well, MK11 felt like a full product. I love the solo content. Liu became a god. Yeah, it sucked. If you're talking, if you're the solo content, if you're talking about the crypt is nice. I did love the crypt. That's it. I don't want to forget about the crypt. And then we end up seeing Cary Tagawa. May he rest in peace. MK9 was good, but too repetitive in gameplay. I do agree with that. It is repetitive because it was very short, sweet combos. So, and then like once you got all that down, it's like there's not much else is there to kind of like mix and mingle. It's not as detailed and more fleshed out like MKX and above, but that's why I like MKX more. So yeah, MKX, I didn't get enough hours with it. Mad, I had to unlock fatalities. You had to unlock fatalities in the original, even the PS2 games, which I found that very fun though to do, because it gives the game more content and it gives you something to work for. Because it's like once you do everything for fighting games, there's not much else. At that point, you'll just either be playing with a computer or with your friends. Other than that, I feel like, fighting games are really easy to pick up and drop after a while of playing it. When I say a while, I mean not that long, so yeah. It's weird that in the newer timeline that God Liu Kang changed a lot of things. Yeah, and they're pretty terrible decisions. Like Scorpion is Kuai Liang. Yes, that is very weird. It is weird. Like there's like Hanzo just doesn't exist. He exists in spirit. And it's like, okay, well, anybody can be Scorpion, anybody can be Sub-Zero, anybody can be Katana, anybody could be Melina, and it's like, I just don't like that. By making Scorpion not Hanzo. So yeah, he still exists, but he's not Scorpion, and that just, it's Kuai Liang. That just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's a weird way to have Scorpion and Sub-Zero be rivals. Like, oh, let's just actually have them be blood brothers and let's just switch their names around. What? Okay. 11's story is worse than 12. That's like I said, it's damn near a competition on like, which story is in first place for being the worst? I don't know. Chronica was really, really bad. She was a terrible villain and like the worst MK character of all time and the worst MK villain of all time. Actually, just in gaming in general, she's the worst character in gaming of all time. I don't know. I have to really sit with that and like go over the story modes of 11 and 12 to really think of which one is the worst one for me out of the two. I feel like it's gonna be damn near even, if not MK11. Like Chronica was terrible. She is a huge contributor as to why the story was just dumb, and then like the characters surrounding her were dumb. Like Raiden, he made so many dumb. And then like the retcons were terrible on a lot of the characters. It's just like that's the game that has done Sindel the absolute worst. And it's just like, but they fixed it, even though it's too late. The damage is already done. They fixed her in MK12. So but then they had the nerve to, which I did not find funny at all. They had the nerve to put an Easter egg to what she did in MK9 into MK12. And I didn't find that shit funny at all. Like a lot of the creators, the developers thought they were very clever with a lot of shit that they did, like reference, like, oh, remember when Sindel had pretty much 1v against everybody in MK9? Well, we're gonna have her do it again here. This time we're not gonna have her kill anybody. We're gonna have you clutching your pearls and be like, haha, you thought that we were gonna do the same thing again. Nope, we're gonna reference it. It's just stupid. Like it was a wink, and I just found it dumb. It was cringe, and it was just freaking stupid. Like, they think they're so funny up there, and they're really not. They're not clever at all. Doing like slick side shit like that. Yeah, he's a kid that Smoke found. Hanzo. Hanzo's a little kid that Smoke found. So who is he supposed to be? I guess he's just Hanzo. Like, Hanzo's gonna be Takeda. You know, like, what the... Smoke joined the Shiri Ryu is weird too. Smoke was all wait, what? The Shiri Ryu. Oh, well, I mean, Smoke is a good guy, and him and Kuai Liang are friends, so it's not weird that he will follow his friend, who is Kuai Liang. But since he's Scorpion, of course he ventured off to create the Shiri Ryu, and of course his best friend was going to join him. So but that's Sub-Zero's fault this time. Yeah. And the thing is, they thought they did something with Sub-Zero. He was cringe too. And that he was literally no different than when he's Noob Saibot. No different at all. Like, Bi-Han is supposed to be neutral. Like, he's still a good guy, but he's more rougher around the edges than Kuai Liang. Kuai Liang has more of a compassionate softness to him than his brother. Like, his brother's all about the job. Kuai Liang is more about, you know, more compassionate and caring. and of course he's the younger brother, but they just made him a straight up villain in MK1, like the biggest op. And I'm like, I don't see a difference. Like, so how are they gonna handle him when he becomes Noob Saibot? Because he's Noob Saibot right now. He's just not all black. That's it. And dead. That just... Alright. Okay. Alright, you being a little harsh about how awful... Oh my god. I literally combine awful and Chronica, or at least the K. Awful Chronica was. I'm not being a little harsh. I'm actually being nice. Because I could say a whole lot worse about her. I just don't have the energy at the moment to really go knee deep in her ass about how much of a absolute idiot, an incompetent idiot, a dumbass, a retard that Chronica is. She is the worst video game character to have ever been created, and within the MK universe, she is the worst MK character ever created, and she's the worst villain that MK has ever had, and she's the first female villain, and this is that is the representation. Very absolutely poor. I was like, oh, okay. She looked before the game came out, she looked very interesting. I was wondering, what is she gonna be about? Like, how is she a bad guy, and what is she gonna do in the story, and how is she gonna get defeated? I was interested, but and then the game came out, and then I'm like, what? So Meteor, I'm not being harsh. I'm being very nice. I can literally go into a video essay about how awful she is. I'm honestly shocked that you think that, because from what I'm getting from your chat, you don't think she's that bad at all. I'm not sure if you like her, but you don't think she's that bad. She is that bad. She's downright awful, and I'm pretty shocked. I'm being fucking nice. I can be much more worse on her. Think of it. Smoke famous quote kind of makes sense now. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That is true. MK12 used the timeline again, switched up characters, brought another Shang Tsung to fight, wasted Havoc, made Mood the lame Sub-Zero, $50 DLC pack, lol. Correction, made Noob the lame Sub-Zero. Yes, all of that. I like how you said shitty IU as I'm not saying shitty. I'm pronouncing it right with the I. Cause people say she Ryu, but it's shitty IU Ryu. Well, I'm saying it so it does sound like I'm saying shitty. I figured I was saying it like that, like I had never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. You sound a bit sad now, maybe tired. I am tired. I'm always tired. And yeah, because now I've been caught up in what you guys have been saying on MK, and I wasn't really I guess prepared / have the energy to talk about MK. Like, I was just wondering to play one more level because I didn't want to have too much have a conversation about MK, because that's just one of those things that I'm a huge fan of and I'm very passionate about. So once I get going, I get going. But it's like my mind wasn't focused on that, so it's like I had to make my mind focus on it to respond to what you guys are saying. So, you know, I didn't want to be all, you know, bland and but yeah. Alright, we need the MK story mode stream soon. The passion is too strong. I don't know. I don't know how to do MK9. But it's going to be hard trying to talk about the game as I'm playing it, you know, like during the cutscenes and stuff. Like I'll be able to comment on like immediately some funny or stupid shit, but to go dive deep into like the lore, I wouldn't be able to do that. That was supposed to be my first big project, was to discuss about the NetherRealm timeline story modes from MK9 all the way to MK12, and from my voice and my opinion on things that I greatly dislike about. Dang, is there anything that I do like? There's barely anything that I do like from the NetherRealm timeline. There's barely anything. There's more things that I can't stand than I do like. That's really sad. As a true diehard MK fan, I just honestly, it depresses me. I got to the point where like talking about it depresses me, and it's embarrassing as a fan, and I barely have anything nice to say about like the NetherRealm timeline. Yeah, it'll be hard to do that, but that was supposed to be my first big project for my channel, was to have like a series where I go through each MK game and talk about the story mode and but I dropped it for when I was supposed to do it, but I don't know if I dropped it completely, like forever, if I'm still going to do it or not. I don't know. So I don't want to say that I've completely dropped it, but just at the time that I was supposed to, if this makes sense, that I dropped it back then. Like I was supposed to start and get into doing that like earlier this year, like during the spring. Like I had wrote it down and everything, you know, because it was pretty much gonna be scripted, and I was writing down like, you know, jotting down notes and going through parts of the story mode that I wanted to talk about and shed light on, and, you know, from my opinion / voice, and I just dropped it. But whether I dropped it completely, I don't know, because it's trying to make content is really difficult. Especially when you're new and you're doing this all yourself, and having to edit, and I have no way, because I don't have MK9. I don't have it accessible to me. The only thing that I have is the 360 version of MK9. but I don't know how to record that. I don't know where the 360 is, and I don't know where MK9 is, like somewhere in my family house. So I don't have it, and it's not in the PlayStation Store. The only thing that's available is MKX 11 and 12. So, and MKX and 11 was for PS4. I don't know where they are. Again, I don't know where they are in the family house. So I will have to repurchase them again from the PlayStation Store. So, I don't know. Honestly, saying all this is exhausted me. Oh my gosh, I'm 2 hours and 19 minutes into this. Kronika could be the best villain if NRS done her right. She could have been, but because they made her too OP, it ended up making her the worst villain. Because she could literally do everything. So in return, they had to make her stupid in order for her to work. This is what happens when you have a character that is pretty much unbeatable. There was no point having the story at all, because there was too many instances, and especially instances early on in the story where she could have just, by the snap of her fingers, just wiped the slate clean, and nobody would be none the wiser to her existence even still. And she was just an idiot from the time she showed up to the time Liu Kang defeated her. And then they had the aftermath to where it made her look even worse, like more of an idiot, because in the Aftermath DLC, she was aware of the plan that Shang Tsung, Fujin, Nightwolf, and Liu Kang, really Liu Kang's plan, and she still did not take the precaution to secure her crown on Shang Tsung's island. Like, my head hurts. My head hurts, and I'm losing brain cells. I'm losing brain cells because she's just, any character that has the ability to control time is instantly the most powerful of any character with any other ability. Time, you can literally do anything. They should have, I think I've said this on my on one of my Blood Rain live streams, where Kronika should have had like one element of time, not all of it. Because it's because that she had all of it, like she can literally do anything, rewind, go forward, backwards, north, south, east, and west. She can literally do everything. She can do everything that you can do with time. So you wonder how she didn't beat everybody in the story mode. With how powerful she is, that's exactly the point. So they had to make her stupid in order for the story to work, and for the good guys to beat her. And it's just, oh my god, it was stupid. She was poorly handled. But yes, you're right, Ty. She could have been a good villain. She should have had one or two abilities. Like, she can rewind time, but she can't go forward in time. She can't, like, you just don't give her everything. Because it's either she's going to always win, or you're going to have to make her stupid. Like, incompetent, arrogant in some form or fashion in order for her to be beaten. And they did make her arrogant, but she was stupidly arrogant. She wasn't even a good arrogant. So, Exactly, Ty. She's literally a keeper of time that can do everything with time. Like I said on my one of my Blood Rain live streams, like the JoJo Bizarre Adventure villains, like when they started implementing time as a power for the stands, they didn't it was split up between each villain. Like one villain can go forward in time, another one can go backwards in time, another one can freeze time for a few seconds. Like there's not a JoJo villain that has all of the elements of time. They had just one ability shared amongst all of them to be spread out, and then that is why they're the main bad guy and they're the main focus. And then the other characters had to be actually strategic and use their brains to defeat the bad guy that can control the element in time. Element of time, excuse me. So like if they did something like that, then okay, Chronica would have been, but since she's supposed to be a Titan, it wouldn't even, it wouldn't even make sense for her to have one element of that you can do with time, because she's a Titan. She's supposed to be the higher power of like the ranking, as far as like the character rankings. She's top tier. She's above gods and kings and queens, and like she's above that. So it wouldn't make sense for her to have one ability with time. Them implementing Titans, it was just a stupid idea. So yeah. Yo, I hate that very strong skill and dumb or emotional character. Right. It doesn't make any sense. It makes the character look very, very bad. And it's like, how can you enjoy and love a character like that? So you can't. Alright, it might be time to go. I'm no longer happy. Yeah, me neither. It's your fault, Meteor. Because you were the one that's so insistent on, F Tomb Raider, F another level. Fuck another level. I need you to answer this question right quick. So it's your fault, actually. you had, insinuated this conversation. My throat dry. Now I'm depressed. Well, not depressed, but it's just like, just don't get me started with MK. Like I'm not in the yes, this is what I meant to say a few minutes ago. I'm not in the mind space to talk about MK. So yeah, you need some rest, Melina. Yes, I do. I really do. I was trying to play one more level because you came late, so that way you have, because I did this the other night for Silas, so, but end up talking about MK. Yeah, the JoJo villains. The second Darby loss cause was overly emotional. What? Yeah, the second Darby, the one with the video game. Yeah. I actually like the Darby fights, like both those brothers. Like I think I love the gambling one more. That one's iconic. All right, and the strip. Hold up. Let's pump our brakes here. Okay, yeah, let's pump our brakes on the telling me what to do, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for being here, Meteor and Ty. yes, I hope you all have a wonderful and happy new year. Here's hopes to I don't know. I can't. I wish I had this written down. I was trying to say something nice and motivational, but I'm out of it. Guys, I went blank. I just went blank. Oh, this is so bad. But yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your new year. And thank you so much for everyone who has joined me tonight and whoever watches the stream afterwards. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. You have a good night. Until next time. See you later.